Where are you from?
No, where are you really from?
During my performance workshop, Climate Manifesto, I lectured and danced in two contradictory costumes. The first is a fiber shed, multi-species, communally created wool outfit composed of multiple animal fibers, yak, sheep, llama, goat. For this bioregional collaboration involving over 30 fiber shed community members, typewritten, using a 1950s typewriter, locally handmade hemp paper tags hung from each patch of woven fiber, indicating the species and breed of animal, the farmer, spinner, weaver, or knitter, including sheep horns as buttons. The second CounterHegemonies climate costume is a VCR VHS tape ribbon woven dress, inspired by the artist's loom-woven cassette tape outfits. Through her grief and resiliency, the fiber artist used waste, quote-unquote, materials that are lethal to our soil and water. The VHS ribbons are made from mylar that is coated with toxic metals, allowing the tape to carry a magnetic signal, allowing the tape to tell stories. In a variety of projected images, I danced those woven stories, exposing their fertile contradictions. Through music and film, this biohazardous VHS mylar material connects us and expresses some of our most intimate storytelling. Multiple stories told through pop culture movies, cross-cultural and nature documentaries, and self-help videos recorded on VHS tapes. I traversed 4 woven layers that investigate the tension between climate chaos and climate resiliency. Techne, the Latin root of technology, the word technology, means to fabricate, to weave. Dancing, verbal, and body-based stories, I wore these technologies, contradictory community weavings. Playing with the absurdity and complexity of our consumption-obsessed, waste-oblivious society, I invited audience members to perform with me in front of projected images from my cross-cultural climate justice art book, Zazu Dreams, Between the Scarab and the Dung Beetle, a cautionary fable for the Anthropocene era. We performed reading excerpts as I danced in front of the book's paintings of ocean plastic pollution by Michaela Amato, my collaborator. Children in my 4th grade class in rural Texas searched through my big curly hair, looking for horns, assuming that as a Jew I am related to Satan. It must have been that, I have no idea, but that's all I can imagine. The kids in the school cafeteria would go into vomit mimicking hysterics. They saw my yapracas and chickpeas as dog biscuits, my colorful clothes and elaborate jewelry as gypsy-like and gaudy. My voice, gestures, opinions were too big, completely out of place. They encountered my Jewish otherness as danger and as a reflection of the abject. My mother and I were clearly displaced, seen as foreigners, trespassing on U.S. territory. "Where are you from?" they would ask, incredulously. And then insist, "No, where are you really from?" This was my first embodied understanding of the relationship between individual experience and the greater whole, the vulnerability of my quote-unquote ethnic body, and the vulnerability of my quote-unquote natural environment. The private and the public, microcosmic interactions reflecting macrocosmic interconnections. I quickly learned both the extraordinary danger and the vitality of difference, the lived intersection between cultural diversity and biodiversity.